Hey guys, and welcome to Dopey Challenge Training, already in progress. Couple of announcements before we get started. I didn't get into Berlin. Fingers and toes crossed though, that my name will be drawn for Chicago. I will know that soon and let you know. I did, however, sign up for a race that'll knock another state off my list and have me chanting, "There's no place like home." That's right, it's the Oz Half Marathon in Kansas. I'm excited to run this with a friend who is increasing her personal best distance of 5K to 10K. Also thanks to Kristen over at Running in Makeup for this cute little suggestion. I'm excited to pin that race on my new tracker. I'm thinking red for the races, blue for the majors, and white for my first half marathon. Or my home state. Not sure yet, but it has this huge star pin, which I'm guessing is supposed to be home. So Disney World? All right, let's get down to business. Rather than show you some of my runs this week, which would be on the treadmill and dreadfully dull for both of us, I thought I'd show you another aspect of my training, the equally important mental preparation. Now, no matter if I've run the distance before or know I've trained for it, I get very nervous in the days leading up to a big race, particularly marathons. So I thought I'd do a craft that, one, can help me relax. Certain crafts are therapeutic, no? Two, could clean out a certain section of my house. Also strangely satisfying. Being an adult is weird. And three, and most importantly, can potentially calm my nerves a bit as it's a physical reminder that I have it in me to do this. I have the mileage on my legs. What is this miracle craft, you might ask? Well, I'll answer your question with a question of my own. Got bibs? If you've been on the race scene for a while, your answer is probably yes. Hundreds. Feels like thousands. And I don't know what to do with them. I feel you. While I have a bib holder on my metal rack, I still had too many for it to hold. So I've come up with another way to display them. Check it out. Hey guys, don't mind my suitcase in the background. I just got it back from the repair place after the airlines broke it from my New York trip. And I think I've just about decided to leave it out and maybe start on some Dopey challenge packing. We'll see. Anyway, I've got my poster board frame here. Now, I just got this from Hobby Lobby. It was 50% off. I got the most basic one because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to arrange the bibs on this standard piece of paper in here on the blank side. That way, if I want to upgrade the frame at a later time or say get another frame and I can't find the exact match, I don't have to redo the whole project. I can just swap the frames. So let me open this, and while I'm doing that, I'll tell you that my bibs from my major marathons will not be a part of this project. I have something else in mind for those, so they won't be on here. And my plan is to do one of these frames per year or 2 years, depending on how many races I do and how many bibs fit on here. I think I'm gonna try to do them in chronological order, but if some just don't look good next to each other, I might change that plan. Especially since I am pretty sure that there's a couple bibs floating around my house that I didn't put where I put all of the other ones. I just know I'm going to get to the end of this project and they're going to reappear. Isn't that always the way? Let me get the paper off. As I was carrying these to my car, it looked kind of funny because they're practically as tall as I am. I remember someone saying to me that I looked taller on camera than I did in real life. So I guess the camera adds a couple of inches. I thought that was pretty funny. This is the kind of frame that you just pop off the edges. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna pop a couple off, just enough to get this white paper out. Okay, I might have to pop all of them off. Again, that's the way, isn't it? So the paper that has the image on this side is what I'm going to use as backing for my bibs. I'm going to use the white side. I'm not too worried about how see-through it is because I just figure I'm going to load it up where you're not going to see this. This is just something that I don't really care about taping to and can be moved from frame to frame. Here we go. I guess if I find those other bibs, I'm just gonna have to undo my tape job. Not a good plan, I'm sure. I'm just gonna do a frame for my earliest races for now and see how it turns out and see what you guys think. Let me get all these out of their protectors and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, here is the initial look. I'm obviously going to try to fix these two here so that they're not right next to each other, but I think the colors look pretty cool at the bottom actually. I am going to do virtual bibs just because some of them are the most colorful, like this one from the Potterhead Running Club, and I'm just gonna check my order on some of these before I start taping them down. Let me just say, thank goodness I started this YouTube channel because there's no way my brain could remember the order of this otherwise. I think I've got it arranged now. I did have to switch the order of a couple of them just to make it fit the way I wanted to. So for instance, this run actually should have gone between these two, but it's kind of generic. So I don't mind it being folded up and put in the corner here. I'm not gonna cut it, I'll just fold it. So it still will be intact if I ever decide to undo this, but I decided to put it up in the corner. The other change was down here. These actually went before this one up here, but I liked these two together and I didn't want this one and this one side by side as they're pretty similar. So I put the diploma here. I also had this one, which technically qualified me for my diploma, but again, 3 of these in a row that look very similar, I didn't want that to happen. So I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, I would have liked them all in the right order. That's just the OCD in me, but I think I can live with that. I'm just going to put probably 1 tape per bib. I don't want it 2 taped, like I said, in case I find one and I need to rearrange again. I don't want to ruin the bib, so I'm just putting a little bit of tape, just enough to secure it in place when I flip it on the board. All right, 1 down. A few more to go. See you in a bit. This is an important one right here. Who else is loving the fact that these two are next to each other? I don't think that's coincidence. All right, now I'm gonna try to put this back in the frame. We're almost done. Okay, it is much later after the let's just put it in a frame and it'll be done comment. Let me just say these slide-on frames are not my forte, but it's done now. What do you think? Yep, I'm happy with that. Now each time doubt creeps in, I can look back to see how far I've come and know that I, strike that, we can do this. All right, you guys know the drill. Please like, comment with what you think of this bib display option, or if you have any other ideas. Subscribe and ring the bell 2 times for notifications. Bye, guys. I'm gonna need more wall space.